starters for both teams. First, for your UST Tiger Cubs. Point guard number 8, Kurt Cañete. Shooting guard number 1, Joaquin Ludovice. At small forward number 3, Carl Mandi. Power forward number 19, Koji Buenaflor. And at center number 23, Alfred Loreto. Head coach for the UST Tiger Cubs is Manu Minico. And now let us meet the starters for the FEU baby Tamaraws. Point guard number 7, Liam Salamstar. Shooting guard number 22, Jeremy Gotor. At small forward number 5, Wilhelm Gabonillas. Power forward number 1, Tams and at center number 18, Hans Castillejos. Head coach for the FEU Tamaraws is Alan Aldana. Our officials for this match, Truchi, Javi Santos, Umpire 1, Herbert Santos, and Umpire 2, Carlos Sebastian. It's the UST Tiger Cubs versus the FEU baby Tamaraws. This is the Curry 12 Invitational and Gravity Launch.
This is the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational and Gravity Launch, brought to you by Under Armour and Sports Central. And we are underway with our second game of day number 2 in the quarterfinals. FEU Diliman in the black versus the UST Tiger Cubs, aptly in their gold and black. My name is Yaguda Paz, together with Renzo Salao, and the starters on the floor for both teams. For FEU Diliman, Salangsang, Godoy, Hans Castillejos, Cabonillas, and Dam de Guzman. While for UST, it's Kurt Cañete, Joaquin Ludovice, Loreto, Carl Manding, and Koji Buenaflor. Our referees for the ball game, Harry Santos, our crew chief, Herbert Santos, and Carlos Sebastian as the umpires. They go underneath, and the ball stolen away from Hans Castillejos. And the up and under move is good for Kurt Cañete.
And again, this is a single elimination format, so both teams needing a win to be able to advance to the next round. And if this game is anything like the first 3 we've witnessed, all first 3 games of the quarters have been decided by 4 or less points, or fewer points, then we're in for a great one again right here for this 4th quarterfinal matchup.
And Joaquin Ludovice got called for that foul for UST, and right now FEU Diliman, a minute gone by and yet they have to score, and Jeremy Godoy off the window, and finally his teammates get a seat on the bench. 2-all is our count, and Kurt Cañete gets away from Godoy. Cañete kicks it out to Koji Buenaflor, but stolen away by Dam de Guzman. And now Wilhelm Cabonillas, nice find to Liam Salangsang for the score.
Yeah, good unselfishness there. Finding the man who's more open to get an easier look.
15 on the shot clock. Koji Buenaflor, the step, the drive, and the score. And a 6-2 lead for UST heading into this stretch of the first quarter. Eight minutes remaining. Castillejos drives, kicks it to Godoy. Shot clock down to 7. Godoy, the up and under move, and scores for FEU Diliman. And FEU takes the lead. And now to talk about the UST Tiger Cubs, let's go to our courtside reporter, Gleisel Gatpo, with this report. Gleisel?
Kailangan buong 40 minutes ready silang ibigay yung kanilang 100%. This is the main reminder of Coach Manu Inigo to the UST Tiger Cubs going into today's game fresh from a win earlier today nga itong ating kupunan, at medyo pagod man daw sila. Kumpiyansa naman itong si Coach Manu that his team remains well conditioned for this matchup. He says they are already familiar with their opponent, kaya naman he only wants his team to not feel any complacency and remain hungry until the end. Can they successfully bag another win segment today. Diego and Renzo.
All right, thank you very much, Gleisel Galpo, with that report on the FE of the UST Tiger Cubs, and we have a foul on the floor against UST on that last play.
That's his first personal foul. That's a 2 on you.
It's 6-4 in favor of FEU Diliman, and Jeremy Godoy will take 2 from the line.
Godoy has been ultra aggressive here early. He has 4 points of the 6 for FEU right now. Chance for more. Makes his first free throw.
So yeah, let's take a look quickly at the players to watch out for FEU Diliman. Aside from Godoy, you also have Kian Esperanza, Joseph Reñeses, and Wilhelm Cabonillas. Not to mention, of course, Liam Salangsang, the son of a former professional journeyman. That's Alan Salangsang. So in last season's UAP Wars, they finished 3rd place and lost to NU Nazareth School in the Final Four of UAP Season 86. Carl Manding missing that jumper, that drive to the basket, and now FEU on the run. And what a play there! Oh my God, what a play for Wilhelm Cabonillas.
Yeah, that was major hang time there. He took off from what felt like the elbow and ended up on the baseline from that jump. What a layup.
And the ball will stay here with UST with 15 on the shot clock. So for those wondering, and also now let's talk about the UST Tiger Cubs under head coach Manu Inigo. Key players here would be Waki Ludovice, Liam Asido, Koji Buenaflor, Kyle Banding, and Carl Manding, and the big man Alfred Loreto. So for those wondering by the way, UST will not be parading their usual foreign student athlete in Racine Kane, who is out with an injury, but they have their prospect in Ola Ajani on their roster, wearing jersey number 91. Jeremy Godoy, the 3-point shot, no good. And Burgos got stuffed there on his drive to the basket, but on the ensuing play, that's a turnover.
Yeah, what a swat though by Loretta. He's definitely a big body. Maybe not the tallest, but he's definitely very wide with the wingspan there. And showing off that wingspan with that swat.
Kirk Cañete will take a seat on the bench, replaced by wow, so they go big right away with Charles Buxit. Hans Castillejos missing that jumper for FEU Diliman. Ludovice. They go to Koji Buenaflor, the handoff here. Shot clock down to 13. Buenaflor from 19 out, no go. And the rebound there by Wilhelm Cabonillas. 17 on the shot clock. Cabonillas. 12 on the shot clock. Mark Burgos. 3-ball by Liam Salangsang. Short. And the rebound by Hans Castillejos. Fresh 14 on the shot clock for FEU Diliman. 6 on the 24. The drive there by Cabonillas. Shot clock winding down. Cabonillas for 3. That one left short. And Liam Salangsang with another rebound there for FEU Diliman. Godoy, they go underneath. Dunker spot shot, no go. But again, the offensive boards for FEU Diliman.
Yeah, UST has been really solid defensively in these last 2 possessions, but just cannot corral that defensive board.
Cabonillas for 3, and that one left short from the top of the key. And now here comes Waki Ludovice, one of the top guns here for Coach Manu Inigo, and also part of that Gilas Pilipinas youth program. And Charles Buxit short on that 3-point attempt. Godoy gives it up there to Mark Burgos. 12 on the shot clock. Godoy to Hans Castillejos. Shot clock down to 10. Castillejos kicks it out to Salangsang. Shot clock down to 5. Salangsang had the ball picked away. And a steal by Carl Manding against 2 defenders. Nearly squeezed it in. On the other end, Cabonillas gets fouled from behind by Alfred Loreto. That was not a good closeout there for UST.
Yes, but expert move there, using his body, Cabanillas, to evade that block from Loretta. He kind of leaned towards the left so that Loretta had to reach over and had no choice but to foul.
And now at the foul line, that's Wilhelm Cabanillas. Taking two from the 4.5 meter stripe. The lefty shooter here for FEU Diliman. Not only that, a crafty stretch four for Coach Alan Albano, the longtime head coach for FEU Diliman. Halfway through the first quarter of play, and the UST Tiger Cubs call timeout, down big 11-4. Back inside the Gameville Ballpark in Mandaluyong City as we bring you day number 2 of the quarterfinal round of your Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational and Gravity Launch, brought to you by Under Armour and Sports Central. My name is Diego De Paz, together with Renzo Salao from courtside, and of course Gleisel Galpo is manning the sidelines as our courtside reporter, and a steal by Jeremy Godoy off of that USD timeout, but muffs that layup. Scramble for the loose ball, won there by Burgos. They go to the corner. Godoy short on the three-point attempt, and a foul called against. Let's see if it is on. And Wilhelm Cabanillas got called for that foul.
Right, trying to box out for that rebound. But right now, the rebounding has been a huge story in this first quarter. FEU with a 10-4 advantage in that department. Big reason why they're up 11-4 right now. UST needs to body up and get those boards.
11-4 is our count. 7-point advantage for FEU Diliman in the early stages. 12 on the shot clock. Ludovice, the floater, off the window and in.
And that's a tough shot off the glass on the move going forward. What a finish from Ludovice.
15 on the shot clock, and right now that's Sean Meyerhofer running the point there. Burgos, the handoff here. Shot clock down to 7. The jumper doesn't fall through for Joseph Reñeses, and what a play there for Miko Jan Pascual.
And once again, not able to corral the rebound is UST. Second chance points para sa FEU. They've been pounding it inside.
Buenaflor, the handoff here to Ludovice. Top of the key, 3, and that one offline. And the rebound by Charles Esteban, and gets fouled on the drive to the hole.
Working foul on number 15, Miko Pascual. That's his first personal foul. 13th foul for FEU. Substitutions. Masino and Ola Adjani for.
It looks like Ola Adjani will check in for the first time.
Yes.
Definitely gonna help them on the glass there. Hulking presence as he enters the hardwood.
Charles Esteban will take 2 from the line, and rewarded for being aggressive earlier. And you know what? This one, a surprise start for FEU Diliman. Shell-shocking UST, who earlier had to play a different tournament earlier today.
But as we saw from the earlier game between Perpetual and San Beda, it doesn't matter till the final seconds. You need to hold on from start to finish.
Oh, what a find there for Joseph Reñeses to Mark Burgos. showing off a little bit of that Steph Curry flair. You know, Curry is not only known for his shooting, but also he could be a great passer as well.
Oh yes. The rest of his game sometimes gets overlooked just because he's the greatest shooter of all time.
Yes.
But he's definitely excellent in, like you said, passing and interior scoring as well. Fancy finishes.
8 seconds on the shot clock here for UST. Let's see if Ola Ajani can help UST's cause. But first, not that last basket by Charles Esteban, not counted. Dexter Santos called for the foul, and that was the last foul to give for FEU this quarter. 14 on the shot clock here. Ronjay Catalan entering the ball game for Coach Manu Inigo. Charles Buxit, 7 on the shot clock. Teish Meyer-Hoffer, great defense on him. Buxit springs free for the 3, no go. And the ball goes out of bounds, and we saw there Charles Esteban trying to dive for that loose ball, but ends up hitting those A boards at the side. And just like that, we are down to the last 2 minutes of the first quarter. 14 on the shot clock. Cyrus Himao, long 2. Too strong, and the rebound there by Meyer-Hoffer. Meyer-Hoffer, the floater, no go. And the board secured there by Ronjay Catalan. Catalan, beeline to the basket, and a foul against FEU Diliman.
Yeah, good job by Catalan there, finding an opportunity to draw some body contact there. He was pretty much surrounded by black shirts, but used their momentum against them.
Yeah, this guy here, Ronjay Catalan, is a Spitfire guard. You know, instant energy off the bench for Coach Manu Inigo. And the one who gave up that foul earlier for FEU Diliman, Teish Meyer-Hoffer, the son of former DLSU Green Archer Rico Meyer-Hoffer. So the question is, doesn't that make you feel old?
Oh, definitely. I was thinking that, Diego, as a Ateneo alumnus myself. Very familiar with the Meyer-Hoffer clan.
Oh, yes. And of course, very painful memories for the Ateneo Blue Eagles fans. But earlier, we had Chris Kuhn in the building.
Yeah, some Blue Eagle presence here.
Yes, a little bit of a home vibe for my partner here, Renzo. 12 on the shot clock.
And very fitting that right now we have a UAAP showdown. Earlier was an NCAA clash.
Yes.
Right now, two storied school programs, FEU and UST.
Between these two squads, 20 UAAP titles in the juniors ranks. And Joseph Reneses waxing hot, bringing this FEU lead to 7 points, 17 to 10. A minute and a half remaining. Buxit, the long 2, no go, and the rebound there by Mark Burgos. Shot clock down to 15. Now that's Kagurungan. Burgos. They go inside to Dexter Santos. Shot clock down to 7. They go to the corner. FEU's shot clock winding down, and what a block there by Ola Ajani. He may not be Racine Kane, but showing flashes of brilliance for this project for Coach Manu Inigo.
Yes, very Kareem Abdul-esque there. What a swat from Ajani.
2.1 seconds remaining for FEU. The shot at the buzzer, no go for FEU Diliman. Ronjay Catalan had his pathway blocked, and that will be 2 foul shots for UST.
Yeah, and Catalan showing how crafty he is, no? Didn't need to draw a shooting foul given that his team is in the penalty. Just got his body right up into his defender. Once again, he did it earlier, and it leading to 2 more free throws.
So yeah, Ronjay Catalan headstrong to the basket, showing us that he's got the skills to be trusted by Coach Manu Inigo to run the point. And Catalan missing 1 of 2.
Yeah, almost got that offensive rebound though.
Reneses. Wow, to the heart of the defense, but Ajani bothering itong si Reneses.
Yeah, Ajani won't get a block there, but it served its purpose. Still got the miss and the rebound.
15 na sa shot clock na UST. And great post move by Esteban. No go. And Ajani saves the ball. And fresh 14 on the shot clock for UST. Ajani backing down the defense. And Ajani gets fouled.
Yeah, Ajani doing a great job making his presence felt here over the last few minutes. Getting a block, that offensive rebound, and he's rewarded by getting a post-up, which leads to 2 free throws.
Yeah, Mark Burgos, the culprit of that blocking foul. So a little too close for comfort, and that was a hard time for Ola Ajani. 24.3 remaining, and this FEU lead trimmed to 5.
Yeah, Ajani also showing he's got a pretty good looking stroke there. Makes both free throws. Second one doesn't even touch any iron.
Shot clock is off for FEU Diliman. Kagudungan gives it up here. Santos. Game clock down to 9. Danieses, they go to the corner. Long 2. No good. And the save here. Oh, and zips outside to end the quarter. 17-13, and it's been an entertaining match from the start to the end of the quarter. FEU Diliman on top, and we'll be back with second quarter of play between UST and FEU here in the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational. This is the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational and Gravity Launch, brought to you by Under Armour and Sports Central. 4 game days of action-packed high school hoops action here inside the Gameville Ballpark in Mandaluyong City. My name is Diego Del Paz, together with Renzo Salo and Glycel Galpo.
Second quarter.
And we start the second quarter of play with UST Tiger Cubs in possession.
It's really reigning supreme over those first 10 minutes, you know, Diego. Neither team shooting better than 31%.
Wow, that's a very low clip.
Yes, but definitely it's partly because of the strong defensive performance shown by both sides.
And Charles Buxit a little shaken and stirred after that shot attempt in the shaded lane and hobbling down the court because on the shot clock, and looks like Coach Manu Inigo will be bringing Carl Manding back in, and Buxit gets the board.
FEU now 0 of 7 from downtown. No 3-pointers made right now for both sides.
Catalan, drive to the basket, no go, and what a putback there by Ola Ajani. And that is the benefit that you get from an aggressive big man like that. Great contest there by Ajani, but nearly Cabonillas nearly knocking that down.
Yeah, Ajani now up to 4 points, 2 rebounds, and a lot of effort and hustle. A lot of contested shots as well for UST.
So Tash Meyerhofer will take a seat on the bench. So FEU Diliman opting to go small. They go to Jeremy Godoy. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Drive here by Godoy. Stop at the right wing. Extra pass finds its way to Miko Pascual. Bang! Bang! Boom! 3 ball finally connects for the FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraws.
Yeah, first 3 of the ball game, and that was a broken play, Diego. They almost turned it over at the half court, almost overcooked the pass, but they somehow found an open man on the other side.
12 seconds of the shot clock. Carl Manding, who entered for Charles Buxit, missing that jumper. And the ball will stay with FEU, with the UST Tiger Cubs, with 11 seconds on the shot clock. So Liam Asido will check out of the ball game, replaced here by Duke Solon. Makes his first appearance for UST. 10 on the shot clock. Ronjay Catalan, spin move, and takes his defender to the cleaners, Curry style.
Yeah, Catalan not afraid to hang in there with the trees inside, showing he can finish as well.
Now with a report on the FEU Diliman side, let's go to our courtside reporter, Gleisel Galpo. Gleisel?
Yes, Diego and Renzo, according to Coach Alan Albano, this game is a chance for the Baby Tamaraws to correct their bad habits, especially when it comes to their fundamental defense strategies. Kwento niya sa akin, he hopes for his guys to learn from this match dahil ani nga niya, you learn something new in every ball game. Moving into the second quarter, Coach Alan wants his team to be more assertive, giving them the green light to go straight for the basket once they get those rebounds. All for now, Diego and Renzo.
All right, thank you very much, Gleisel Galpo, with that report on FEU Diliman. And if you would know, ito si Coach Alan Albano, a stalwart here in the FEU program in the high school rank. So he is responsible for a good number of these championships for the FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraws. Man, oh man, a lot of, he's had a lot of great players come through his ranks. One of them, Terrence Romeo.
Right, Terrence Romeo, another FEU legend, one of the best. I remember I was actually present for some of the games that they had against Ateneo, the Eaglets.
Yeah,
and he would light up any defender you put on him. Terrence Romeo back in the day.
Oh yeah, Terrence Romeo was a instant bucket for the Baby Tamaraws.
Averaging around, I believe, 50 points per game back during his Baby Tamaraw days.
Yeah, definitely. Terrence Romeo, a former product from Letran, then moved to FEU Diliman. Man, oh man, how we miss those days. But now back into the live action. We go to the present. Ronjay Catalan missing that layup. But on the reset, Carl Manding active on the offensive board. And I think that's the antidote right now to their woes earlier, not being able to box out on that defensive board.
Yeah, right now, UST showing some more mettle in terms of hustling, boxing out. They're down by 2, chance to tie this ball game up.
And now Carl Manding to the foul line, a chance to tie with this free throw.
And great free throw shooting thus far for UST. They're right now 10 of 12. Very impressive at the line for the Baby Cubs.
And we are tied. The Tiger Cubs.
The Tiger Cubs, rather.
Yeah, tied this ball game thanks to those free throws by Carl Manding. 3 minutes gone by in the second period. Godoy kicks it out. And the 3 ball no good for Salangsang. Dam de Guzman back in the game, replacing Hans Castillejos. And there's one thing about Dam de Guzman though, with this style, the no-show socks. I haven't seen that in a long while. And the 3 ball by Charles Esteban, no good. And the rebound by Dam de Guzman.
So we do know a player from our Pinoy Liga days calling a certain player from Mapua.
Yeah, Alan Mangahas.
Who love to play without those socks visible.
Actually, you know what? Alan Mangahas had been playing with those no-show socks since his college days.
Right.
And that's how long I've been covering college sports.
And perhaps his influence has extended up to here now. Still some players apparently rocking those no-show socks.
Yeah, I've been covering a lot of the FEU Diliman's games in a different league, and he has been consistent with those no-show socks. 12 on the shot clock. Koji Buenaflor gives it up here to Juke Solon. Shot clock down to 7. Kirk Cañete steps into a 3. And that one offline. And the rebound by Liam Salangsang. Salangsang, the forward pass. Cabonillas, they go inside. Hang time move, no good for Miko Pascual. And they reset. Gutierrez, passed it to the 20th dimension. But then again, Juke Solon tapped the ball last before it went out of bounds.
Yeah, fortunate there because if a UST player did not touch that, that was going straight out of bounds.
9 on the shot clock. Salangsang, fadeaway jumper, specialty of the house. Liam Salangsang, I've been watching this kid for quite a while now, and man, how has he developed?
Yeah, speaking of Terrence Romeo, that was Romeo-esque there.
Yes.
Fancy handles and the fadeaway jumper, nasty.
Liam Salangsang usually wears jersey number 24, but he is playing like Terrence Romeo right now with that number 7 jersey.
Right, exactly.
Sam Hall for Liam Salangsang.
Sam Hall making his first appearance in this game, replacing Liam Salangsang. You gotta watch out for this kid, Sam Hall. Energy guy off the bench for Coach Alan Albano. 14 on the shot clock. Buenaflor trying to find an opening. Buenaflor, straight line to the basket. Headstrong. Right in the heart of the defense of Mark Burgos. We've got a timeout called by FEU Diliman. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this break. Five minutes and 19 remaining here in period number 2, and we are tied at 22 all. UST and FEU, they are definitely two of the top high school programs in the land. And they're showing us why here in the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational.
Yeah, no surprise, it's a tie ball game here.
Dam de Guzman hands it off. Lefty 3 by Wilhelm Cabonillas. Iron deficient, but Sam Hall there with the recovery. Shot clock down to 9. Shot clock did not reset. Hall, 5 seconds. Kicked it out to Godoy. 1 second left. Godoy needs to put this up. And that one totally iron deficient, and play continues. Koji Buenaflor against Dam de Guzman, and he will take 2 from the line.
Yeah, second positive drive there. Using his big body, bigger than everyone on the floor right now. And that earlier he got an easy basket inside that time, drawing the foul.
And with these free throws, a chance for UST to gain the lead.
Substitution for UST Tiger Cubs. Joaquin Lodavisa for Carl Manding.
Joaquin Lodavisa adding a little more playmaking and defense here. Carl Manding will take a seat, and Buenaflor short on that first free throw. Past the halfway point of the second period, and Buenaflor misses both, and we are still at the deadlock. 17 on the shot clock. Godoy steps into a 3. No. Buenaflor with the board. And here comes Kirk Cañete. Cañete loses the handle, and here comes FEU Diliman. The charging Tamaraws could not get the basket there, but they will have a second crack with 19 on the shot clock.
Yeah, an excellent defense from Buenaflor, backpedaling, but made sure he didn't make any illegal contact for a foul.
Oh, what an inbound play there to Dam de Guzman.
Tawag dyan, Diego, knockout play.
Knockout play nga. Oo. Nice find there for that score. Now Cañete to Buenaflor. Buenaflor steps back into a 3. And that one no good. And Mark Burgos hauls down the board. Sam Hall. Masyadong mainit ang pasa doon. Papunta kay Dam de Guzman. And he had no chance of getting it. Unless of course, bigla siya maging lastic man.
Right, pero good intention though. If he just toned that pass down just a little bit, De Guzman would have had an easy shot.
Here comes UST. Buenaflor. 12 on the shot clock. Buenaflor still with another. Now gives it to Joaquin Ludovice from Steph Curry range. Bang! Bang! Boom! And UST 25, FEU 24.
That's one way to score UST's first triple. A high arcing 3, like you said, looking just like Stephen Curry.
And now Kurt Cañete. Ludovice once again. Oh, that would have brought the house down. Now Sam Hall for FEU Diliman. Godoy calling the play here. Shot clock down to 14. They go to the corner. Cabonillas. And that one, a bad close out. And let's see what is on. That's on Alfred Loreto.
Oh, tough break. Potentially 3 free throws
Yeah.
there. And that's just the first team foul for UST.
But still not the way that you would want to get your first team
Right.
foul.
Still giving up free throws.
Exactly.
Wilhelm Cabonillas, 2 free throws.
Okay, so they ruled it as a long 2. Cabonillas with a toe on the line. As they say, you know, a small toe could have changed the course of history. We
Right.
know that.
Yes.
And Cabonillas making the first chance for FEU Diliman. Oh, so I stand corrected. Those were 3 attempts at the foul line. 3 minutes remaining, and FEU Diliman takes a 1-point advantage, and we have a timeout called immediately by Coach Manu Inigo. UST calling time. We'll be back after this timeout. Three minutes remaining here in quarter number 2 between UST and FEU, and FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraws leading 26-25. Pressure defense applied here by FEU Diliman off of the UST timeout. Kurt Cañete, 15 on the shot clock. They go to the corner. Charles Buxit seems to have recovered from that scary that injury scare earlier, and Koji Buenaflor missing that 3-point attempt.
Yeah, Buenaflor's had a lot of success driving the basket, but last 2 attempts settling for that outside shot. Both sorry misses.
Oh, Sam Hall, midi, no go, and the board. Long rebound here by Joaquin Ludovice, starting the fast break, and Joaquin Ludovice gets hammered on top there, and he will take 2 from the line.
Yeah, Hall pleading his case, saying that he went straight up, but he was clearly moving forward, making that contact with Ludovice for the foul.
And Sam Hall will exit, replaced here by Cyrus Hemao. 2 on the line here for Joaquin Ludovice. 2:22 remaining in period number 2. First free throw is good for Ludovice. And UST Tiger Cubs has tied this ball game at 26 with 2:22 remaining And in and out goes that second free throw. Waki Ludovice launches another three. That one offline.
Substitution for the Lady Tamaraws.
And staying deadlocked here. Very fitting. 26 all. No team really getting much of an edge here. No double-digit leads thus far.
2 and 12 remaining. Now Liam Salangsang. Zip pass to Cyrus Hemao. That lefty jumper from the foul line. That's a thing of beauty for FEU Diliman. Down to the last 2 minutes of quarter number 2. Cañete gives it to the corner. 14 on the shot clock. Charles Buxit. And one more time. No good for Charles Esteban. Now here comes Salangsang. 17 on the shot clock. Salangsang zips it to the left wing. 3 ball, no good for Hemao. Charles Buxit to the front court. Buxit. Ooh! And a foul. Let's see what it's on. It's on.
I think it's a defensive foul there.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, the foul is on Miko Pascual.
And tough because Pascual took the brunt of the damage there, falling to the floor, but he still whistled for the foul. And since it's a penalty situation right now, UST will have free throws.
Okay, check that. That's on Justine Dagbutan rather. So Ola Adjani will take 2 from the line. Right now, dangerous times here for FEU as they could not make a getaway here. Earlier, they led at UST by. Check that. They had a multiple point advantage earlier against UST, but now we have another tight ball game at 28. Drive there is good for Cyrus Hemao, and FEU back in the driver's seat, albeit momentarily.
Yeah, Hemao with back-to-back buckets para sa FEU.
Okay, confirmation that was a 7-point lead earlier by FEU Diliman, but a traveling violation on display by Kirk Cañete. Shuffled his feet and danced to the wrong beat.
Substitution for UST Tiger Cubs.
So FEU Diliman could not get a firm grasp of this game. And Hemao now extends this FEU lead to 4.
Hemao cooking. Before his 6 straight points, no other FEU player has had more than 5 points. All of a sudden, in the last 2 minutes, siya na leading scorer ng FEU.
Under a minute remaining. Buxit, specialty of the house, no go. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch on the UST Tiger Cubs as we are down to the last 40 seconds of the first half. Hemao to DM Salangsang. Salangsang. Nice find to Hans Castillos, and he gets fouled on the way to the cup.
Yeah, clear foul there. Got whacked on the head. Earning a trip to the free throw line.
Charles Esteban whistled for the foul.
Second team foul for UST.
So right now, chance for FEU Diliman to extend their lead to a high of 6. But Castillejos missing the front end. Of course, I'd also like to give a shout out to our Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational Commissioner, Tonichi Puhante, who was the commissioner for UAAP Season 84. So some of these players a little familiar to our commissioner. .9 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
And it's a penalty situation though, so 2 free throws coming for UST.
That's right, and we are down to the last 23.9 of the quarter, and Ola Ajani a chance to pad on to his total.
Yeah, Johnny living at the line thus far. He's 4 of 4 actually, an impressive 4 of 4 for Ajani. Make that 5 of 5. We've seen some players, a handful of the teams, struggle at the line thus far in the first round of this tournament, but Ajani proving to be the best free throw shooter of the bunch.
Wow.
Pero tignan natin kung madali siya ng announcer's jinx. Oh. Apologies to Adjani right there.
So Ola Adjani with 7 points now in the game, together with 6 rebounds. So early double-double watch for UST's FSA. 7 seconds remaining. Salangsang, zip pass there to the corner. And a drive there by Justin Dakutan. Oh, and my goodness, it's like they were like bowling pins that just fell through, or a stack of dominoes.
Right. And the worst part is the foul happened even before all of that contact up in the air there.
Yeah.
Earlier foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul for UST.
And FEU calls the final timeout of the first half, and we'll be back for the final 2.6 of the second quarter. Down to the last 2.6 of quarter number 2, and Coach Alan Albano called that last time out to set up this final play. And looks like it will be a line formation here for FEU Diliman. So let's find out who among the baby Tamaraws will be springing free for the possible last
for
shot.
sure, these are the types of situations they've practiced. 2.6 baseline inbound. They have something ready for this.
Oh, they tried to go underneath to Justin Dagutan, but that one read to perfection by UST. And at the end of first 20 minutes of play, FEU Diliman leading 32-29 against the UST Tiger Cubs. And we'll be back after this break.
And let's have a halftime report from our courtside reporter, Glycel Galpo.
We can't deny that Steph Curry is one of those basketball players that every baller dreams to be. Nakausap ko nga ang team captain ng magkabilang kupunan, and when I asked them what they idolize the most about Curry, baby Tamaraws team captain Liam Salangsang told me that it is Curry's leadership that he idolizes and wishes to mirror so that he can be a leader that his teammates can depend on. Para naman sa kabilang kupunan ng team captain na si Koji Buanyaflor, ang ina-idolize raw niya kay Curry ay ang next play mentality at confidence ni Curry, which makes him the best player of all time. We'll see how these players will try to emulate Steph Curry after the short break.
This is the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational and Gravity Launch, brought to you by Under Armour and Sports Central. Third quarter play has begun between the FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraws and the UST Tiger Cubs, and FEU with the lead and possession. 32-29 is our count. Kirk Cañete. Oh, and what a block there by Liam Salangsang. Shot clock down to 15, the drive. Oh, and Carl Manding, this time he was the one who got stuffed.
Yes, and that's very fitting of how the game has gone thus far, Diego. Very low scoring and low percentages from the field for both teams. UST shooting 7 of 29 while FEU shooting 13 of 40. Both teams, iisa pa lang ang three-pointer made for both sides.
Oh, so not Steph Curry-like.
Right.
In terms of their shooting numbers. Long two there by Godoy, no good. And the board secured by Carl Manding. Manding, straight line to the basket. And there was nothing that Wilhelm Cabonillas could do but just do a business decision there. And here comes Meyerhofer. Shot clock down to 10. Liam Salangsang. Salangsang kicks it out. Bam de Guzman for three, but left it short. Oh, and Cabonillas nearly with a stick back. 17 on the shot clock. Drive here by Lulu Vise. Oh, what a block there by Wilhelm Cabonillas. And now on the attack, Liam Salangsang straight to the basket for the score.
Yeah, and what a defensive play there for FEU. And that's defense turning into offense.
Shot clock now to 15. And here comes Ola Ajani. Ajani, a great part here in UST's success in making the comeback in the second quarter, and a miss there by Ludovice. And now Salangsang trying to answer back with a three, but no good. And before we continue, let's go to our courtside reporter, Gleisel Galpo, with this report. Gleisel?
Yes, Diego and Renzo, puntahan muna natin ang pupuntahan ng Tiger Cubs during the huddle session. Inamin sa akin itong si Coach Chris Dumata na medyo iba raw ang tinatakbo ng laro nitong Tiger Cubs. Medyo pagod na daw sila at seemingly fatigue is catching on to them given that this is their second game today. Kaya naman going into the second half of the game, kailangan pa raw nila ng mas maraming teamwork at mas maraming effort, lalong-lalo na when it comes to their assist and rebounding. All for now, Diego and Renzo.
Right, thank you very much, Gleisel Galpo, with that report on the USC Tiger Cubs. And yes, Assistant Coach Chris Demata definitely trying to manage itong load ng mga players, especially that they came from a different game, from a different league. So I think this is the life of high school players. There are most days, especially in their off-season tournaments, that they're playing 2 games in a single day.
Yeah, pero syempre, when you're young with those young legs, susulitin mo na. But we can see that some of that fatigue setting in for UST. 9 of 34 from the field, just 1 of 11 from downtown.
Liam Salangsang hitting that midi, and it's a 3-point advantage for the Baby Tamaraws, 36-33. Charles Esteban snaking through. Then again, a foul on that entry play on Dam de Guzman.
Though if there is one area offensively na gumagawa dito ang UST, it's been at the free throw line. 14 of 20 thus far, so 14 of their 33 points. Halos kalahati coming at the stripe. 2 more coming here. And they're also making them at a respectable pace rate, 70% from the line. So that's definitely helping their cause right now. Despite shooting a little bit poorly from the field, makes the first free throw.
Again, you have to commend it to mga players ng UST. Again, playing 2 high-level competitions in a day, that is no joke. Charles Esteban making both and keeping UST in step of their rivals from FEU Diliman. Oh, and that pass there, a little too zippy for Kirk Cañete. And there was no way for Waki Ludovice to catch that pass. Three minutes gone by here in period number 3. 15 on the shot clock, and Jeremy Godoy trying to set up the play. Cabonillas. Shot clock down to 8. Cabonillas lost his footing there but recovered. 4 on the shot clock. Liam Salangsang, iron deficient on that shot. I am surprised because usually those are the shots that Salangsang would usually hit.
Yes, and Salangsang just adding on to the long-range shooting woes para sa FEU. We're now 1 of 18
Wow.
from downtown, so less than 5% from shooting distance.
I think both of these teams, though, they're not acting Curry-like today, but a little bit of bad news here for FEU Diliman. That's Wilhelm Cabonillas, who probably needs to be subbed off as he is experiencing some discomfort on his right leg.
Yes, being lifted by his teammates there. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Oh yes, exactly. And remember, this one single elimination, so every possession counts for both of these teams.
Nico Pascual for Wilhelm Cabonillas.
So Cabonillas, a Swiss Army knife on Coach Alan Albano's lineup, will have to take a seat.
Yeah, he exits the ball game right now with 4 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. So really a do-it-all kind of player for FEU.
Gutierrez, they go inside. And a miscue there for Hans Castillejos. Shot clock down to 15 for the UST Tiger Cubs. Oh, and what a drive there for Carl Manding. And UST regains control of this game, 37-36.
Yeah, huge play for Manding, not to be denied, running from right to left, finishing reverse style with 6 points now and 4 rebounds.
Salangsang, nice pocket pass there to Castillejos, who could not finish that shot. Cañete now gets a screen from Carson Vidanes. The kick out pass to Ludovice. Ludovice stops, kicks it out to Charles Esteban. Shot clock down to 10. Drive here. Carl Manding! Zigged, zagged, and scores. And Coach Alan Albano, he got up of his seat and quickly calls out ito si Liam Salangsang, who was lost on that defensive shuffle, and we got a timeout on the floor. Five minutes and 44 remaining here in the third quarter. Coach Alan Albano definitely not happy with those last 4 possessions for FEU Diliman. Got off his seat and quickly called timeout. 11 on the shot clock. Salangsang, nice find there for Mark Burgos on that dunker spot shot.
Speaking of happy coaches, Coach Manu Inigo definitely happy with Manding's performance. Here he is with the basketball. Back-to-back inside buckets for him. Tried for another one though. This time napituan ng offensive foul.
Yeah, because we saw there Carl Manding lowered his shoulder. 39-36 is 39-38 is our count. Jeremy Godoy pulled out of the game. Joseph Reñez is now on the floor. Salangsang Gives it to the corner. Shot clock down to 10, and a foul given up there by Carl Manding on Miko Pascual.
Pushing foul on number 3, Carl Manding. That's his second team foul for UST.
And those are a quick 2 fouls for Carl Manding, so definitely not a great sign para sa UST.
Past the halfway point of the third period.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
FEU Diliman with the inbound. They go to Dam de Guzman. Shot clock down to 10. They go to cross court. Liam Salangsang draws closer. No go. And the board secured by Burgos, and he gets fouled on the rebounding play.
Pushing foul on number 30, Charles Esteban. That's his second personal foul.
Esteban whistled for that foul.
On UST.
Third crack at the basket here for FEU Diliman.
Ian Esperanza for Liam Salangsang.
And Kian Esperanza with his first appearance in the match
14 to shoot.
for FEU Diliman. Liam Salangsang stays on. Oh, and we've got a technical foul here against FEU Diliman, as there was a confusion between Dam de Guzman and Liam Salangsang on which player was to be subbed out. Referee saw that, and
Foul on FEU for improper bench decorum.
so it's an improper bench decorum technical foul on the baby Tamaraws, and that is big, especially UST is just clinging on to a 1-point lead, and Charles Buxit can make this a 2-point advantage.
Yes, and as we've seen, all of our first 3 quarterfinals matchups have gone down the wire. This 1 point, if they make the free throw, could be huge.
Charles Buxit hits that technical free throw.
And UST really living at the line. 17 points of their 40 in total have come at the charity stripe.
$14 on the shot clock here for
14 seconds.
the baby Tamaraws. Baseline inbound. Trying to find an opening. Gives it to Salangsang. Miko Pascual. Back to Salangsang. 10 on the shot clock. Salangsang finds a seam and he gets fouled. Blocking foul on Carson Vidanes.
First personal foul. 14 foul for UST substitutions.
And that's the last foul to give para sa UST. So next will be free throws.
So Cyrus Rimao replacing Kian Esperanza. So that was a quick spell for Esperanza in this game. 14 on the shot clock. Rimao gives it there to Miko Pascual, and on the handoff, a near turnover for FEU Diliman. Salangsang drives baseline, the floater, and we have a stepping violation on Salangsang. Lost real estate at the baseline.
Sam Hall for Liam Salangsang.
Sam Hall trying to bring back some energy for FEU Diliman, replacing Liam Salangsang.
And the FEU definitely needs some energy right here because UST's been controlling this quarter thus far, though they do get the steal right here.
Buxit could not keep a handle on that leather. The kick out pass to the corner. Sam Hall short. And Sam Hall saves it, but to the wrong man. Here comes Juke Solon against 3 black shirts. Solon gets fouled, and he will take 2 from the line.
Yeah, Salon forcing the issue there, drawing some contact, and not much you can do as a defender in that situation. Just backpedaling, ending up with a foul.
Before we continue, let me give a quick shout out to one of the biggest supporters of the UST Tiger Cubs, Tina Maralit, one of my good friends from the media circle. Right now, she must be happy with this, or probably nervous, more like nervous, because this lead not safe by any shape or form. And Juke Solon missing both free throws, though Liam Asido gets the offensive board. They go inside. Nice find to Charles Esteban. And now this lead at 5 and a steal. Alfred Loreto straight to the cup and met up top by Mark Burgos.
And UST suddenly gaining some steam here, trying to pull away from FEU after trailing for most of that first half.
That's his second personal foul.
3 minutes 43 remaining in the third quarter, and Alfred Loreto to take two from the line. 44-38. And this UST lead starting to balloon, and with every basket they make from this point on will be their biggest advantage of the game, and Loreto makes this a 7-point lead, matching the largest lead of FEU this match.
And tough foul there to give up all the way from the backcourt, because it's the penalty now for UST, and that results in 2 free throws. You cannot be giving away free throws. They're just pressing full court.
Yeah, so Charles Buxit whistled for the foul, and Joseph Ranieses to the line. Three and 41 remaining here in period number 3. Ranieses makes the second, makes this a 5-point match. Loreto with the inbound. Duke Solon guarded here by Cyrus Himao. Loreto, they go inside. And great move there by Charles Esteban, but no go, and Duke Solon gets the offensive board. 9 on the shot clock. Solon marked here by Hemao. 3 seconds left. Long 3, and that one iron deficient from Liam Asido. And now to the corner. 3-ball launched. Doesn't connect for FEU Diliman. Sam Hall. And a foul. 90 feet from the basket, and that one a head scratcher.
And getting the applause is the UST bench cheering their players on for the effort there, getting the stop. Luckily for FEU, they're not in the penalty. They still had 1 foul to give.
Tashmeyer Hoffer back in the game for FEU Diliman. Buxit, nice zip pass to Charles Esteban. Muffs that layup. 2:45 remaining. One more time. 3-ball launched and connects for Tashmeyer Hoffer. And that one definitely not like his father.
Yes, I don't remember Rico with that stroke that sweet.
Yes. Loreto, the handoff here. Asido, double teamed momentarily. Oh, and what a steal there, but oh, an offensive foul against Charles Buxit. Lucky break that it was an offensive foul, because that would have been 2 free throws had it been a non-offensive foul.
Right, it ended up like you said, like a good break for them, because otherwise if he didn't foul either, it would have been an easy layup.
Yeah.
23 seconds.
And going back to that 3 from Meyerhofer, before that triple, they were 1 of 20. So massive 3-pointer para sa FEU.
Ranieses missing that 3-ball. The rebound, tapped away, and FEU Diliman, lucky break. Hemao, off-balance shot and no go, and iron deficient.
2 minutes.
Down to the last 2 minutes of the third period, and now Ludovice with the handle. Loreto, far from his range. The handoff to Asido. Shot clock down to 10. Buxit, defended by Ranieses. 5 on the 24. Long 2, blocked there by Mark Burgos. 0.7 of a second on that shot clock.
Yeah, great timing, great contest. Galing kay Burgos. Knew that all his man could do was rise up for the jumper with the shot clock winding down. Perfect timing.
Catch and shoot time for UST. 0.7 of a second on the shot clock. Buxit, not aware of that clock, and it was a shot clock violation.
Right, not aware is right. Wasn't ready to just square up and shoot it right away.
Yeah.
Even if that shot miraculously went in, it wouldn't have counted.
Yes, definitely. So FEU Diliman can tie this game or take a lead depending on the shot they take. Ranieses, they go to the corner. They go back to Godoy. 14 on the shot clock. Nice drop off to Miko Pascual. No go. And Tash Meyerhofer. Right place, right time. And we are tied at 45.
Yes. Making his coach look smart there with the insertion of Meyerhofer, providing some impact. They were just trailing by 6, now tie ball game.
And a miss there by Koji Buenaflor, and play continues. It's a 5-on-4 attack here in favor of FEU Diliman. Meyerhofer for 3, no. Oh man, we got players sliding left and right, and that is high school basketball for you.
And it's penalty situation, so once again from the backcourt, we're gonna head for free throws. Like you said, oozing with energy talaga tong mga high school players na to eh. So can't blame them, but of course these are the types of things that you learn from tournaments like these. You can't afford to do this, especially once the UAAP or NCAA seasons roll around.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Manding makes the first. Then UST momentarily back in the driver's seat. And we're under a minute remaining in the third period. And just like the 3 other quarterfinals matches, this one, man oh man, another close one.
Right, another doozy.
Ranieses gets away from Manding. Meyerhofer. Oh, a near steal there. That was a dangerous pass, and Miko Pascual, bang, bang, boom! All important tray there. FEU Diliman up 1, 48-47. Half a minute remaining, and Ludovice asking for the screen, gets one. And nice drop off, and the score for Koji Buenaflor.
Yeah, back and forth we go, trading leads, trading buckets.
Jeremy Godoy gets rejected by, oh my, that was a duo there of Alfred Loreto as well as Koji Buenaflor, but Buenaflor crashed and burned to the ground, shaken and stirred just like a James Bond martini, and he's trying to shake it off like Taylor Swift.
And Adjani checking back into the ball game. So we saw the impact he had in that first half. UST trying to see if he can replicate that success.
Wow. Imam Sine entering the ball game for the first time for FEU Diliman, trying to counter Ola Adjani. 12 seconds remaining. Screen here being set for Ranieses. 5 seconds remaining. Sene. 3 ball, short. 1 second remaining, and that will end period number 3 with UST leading 1 against FEU Diliman, 49-48. And we'll be back for the final 10 minutes of play in this final quarterfinal match of your Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational. We're down to the final 10 minutes of play in our last quarterfinal match in the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational and Gravity Launch. Brought to you by Under Armour and Sports Central. My name is Diego De La Paz, together with Renzo Salao and our courtside reporter Gleisel Galpo here at the Gameville Ballpark in Mandarin City. Coming next week, it will be the Final Four. So right now, San Sebastian and Mapua will go at it, while Perpetual Health will await the winner of this match to determine the final member of the Final Four of this Curry 12 Invitational. And it will stay here with UST with 14 on their shot clock.
Yeah, Manding with a nice move there to get inside the lane. He's been making that routinely throughout this ball game, but this time around, medyo kinapos lang yung layup.
14 on the shot clock. Ludovice fake the three. Drives closer. Long two. Off to the right. And the rebound there by Hans Castillejos. Ranieses drives. Kicks it to the corner. Meyerhofer short from three-point land. The putback no good for Ranieses. And the rebound there by Ola Ajani. And Kirk Cañete lost the handle on that leather. Now here comes Godoy. 16 on the shot clock. Ranieses kicks it to the right corner, but touch pass there to Godoy. 10 on the shot clock. Kirk Cañete left behind by Godoy. They give it to the corner. Miko Pascual. Uno, dos, tres. And that one, a big shot. FEU regains the lead. 51-49.
Yeah, and that was a beautiful drive-in kick there. Exactly what you want. Draw the defense into the paint. So once you suck them in, you find the man in the corner.
Fast break attempt here for FEU Diliman. Broken up there by Kirk Cañete. Ludovice tried to do the sidestep but could not evade the defense of Hans Castillejos. And Ludovice, another casualty here, and holding on to his right knee.
Tough break there for Ludovice.
Oh no. So right now, Ludovice, he's all right, but he's signaling he's all right, but still holding on to that right knee. But while we have this break in the action, let's go to our courtside reporter Gleisel Galpo with an update on Wilhelm Cabonilla's injury earlier. Gleisel?
For the remaining minutes of the game, Coach Alan Albano wants his team to capitalize more on their offensive runs and to be stalled. Disiplina sa depensa at pasensya naman sa opensa, yan daw ang kailangan nila para manalo ngayong araw. Just a quick update for William Cabonillas. He is suffering a bruised right knee from that collision with Foncho of the Tiger Cubs. But despite the pain he's suffering, he says that he is still ready to play and get back on the court. All for now, Jago and Renzo.
All right, thank you very much, Gleisel Galpo, with that update on the Wilhelm Cabonilla's injury earlier. So it was a collision pala with Ola Ajani earlier.
But that's a good sign, because whether or not he does come back into this ball game, the fact that he can or potentially is able to,
yes,
at least we know it's not that serious of an injury.
And the first free throw, and that free throw is good for Ludovice and brings brings UST's deficit to just one against FEU. And Dam de Guzman back in the match for FEU Diliman, and Ranieses beeline to the basket, and a foul there on Ola Ajani. The hoop, the harm, the three-point play the hard way.
And Ranieses stone cold. No reaction after getting the end one over Ajani. It's like, I've been here before.
Yes.
Big time layup for him.
As they say, he's not a new customer, and trying to punch in his loyalty points.
Right.
Joseph Ranieses displaying his full bag today. Mid-range jumpers, long-range jumpers, and those drives to the hole. Completes the three-point play, and FEU up 4. 8 and 15 remaining. Ludovice. Shot clock down to 10 for UST. Well defended by Godoy. Ludovice gets away. Loreto puts up the shot and in. Lucky bounce for Alfred Loreto, the big man for the Tiger Cubs.
Loreto's been huge in this ball game, but usually in the defensive end and in rebounding, contesting shots. That time, adding his points to his team's cause.
Godoy launches a three, short, and on the rebounding play, a pushing foul going UST's way.
Foul number 18, Hans Castillejos. That's his fourth.
Castillejos whistled with his fourth personal foul. First potential casualty if he does not play his cards right.
That's big for FEU because Castillejos already with 6 rebounds, one of their top rebounders here.
12 seconds on the shot clock. Ludovice to Ronje Catalan. Uno, dos, tres! And UST back in the driver's seat with a 1-point lead, 55-54.
Confident stroke from Catalan. He knew he was going to take that right away. No hesitation.
Oh, and that one, an unsportsmanlike foul against Charles Esteban with that closeout attempt. And that one, that was a landing spot foul.
Foul on number 30, Charles Esteban. That's his third.
That's the third personal foul on Esteban. And Wilhelm Cabonillas, who is back on the floor after that injury scare earlier.
Yeah, huge call here. 1-point game. FEU golden opportunity to take the lead. They'll have possession as well right after this. And that's despite UST's bench asking for maybe a kicked out leg and offensive foul, but referees clearly saw it be another way.
Yes. So again, the referees had a better vantage point of that shot earlier. So one more free throw here for Cabonillas. FEU leading 56-55. Chance to make it a 2-point game and possibly more in this ensuing possession.
Right. Could be a 6-point possession if they hit a 3 right here.
Yeah. 14 on the shot clock for the Baby Tams. Baseline drive, the kick out to Liam Salangsang. The midi off window, no go. And Cabonillas nearly scores that. Oh, Hans Castillejos gets the recovery and the score.
Yeah, medyo nagkabanggaan doon yung dalawang FEU players. Cabonillas bumped into his own man.
Oh.
But Castillejos was there to clean it up.
14 on the shot clock. Ludovice gives it up to Buenaflor. Ludovice, nice drop off to Koji Buenaflor! Getting the bump and the bucket and the chance for the bonus.
And huge credit there to Ludovice, rising up but finding his big man Buenaflor there uncontested for that end one. And also, yeah, like you were about to say that Castillejos now fouled out, so massive development.
Oh, that's it for the afternoon for Castillejos, the first casualty. So Mark Burgos will have to step in. So Buenaflor, chance to make this a 1-point game, and yes, he does. 6.5 to go in this match. Another close one in the Gameville ballpark in Mandaluyong City. A drive here, Burgos, no go, and the rebound hauled down by Buenaflor. And now looks like UST planning to go down low. Loreto gives it up. Koji Buenaflor with a drive to give UST the lead back, 60-59.
Yeah, 5 straight points for Buenaflor, leading scorer right now for UST with 13.
12 on the shot clock. Here come the Baby Tams. Cabonillas, they drop the ball down low. And what a shot by Mark Burgos in heavy duress. Shot clock down to 15, and Ludovice trying to make his move. Ludovice dumps the ball down low. Loreto had the ball snatched. Referee say jump ball though. And FEU Diliman will get possession back.
Yes, and tough break for Salangsang.
Oh,
actually no.
No, for Loreto.
All right, for Loreto.
Yeah, he had the ball snatched away by Salangsang. 5.5 remaining, and it's very tense inside the Gameville ballpark. So tense, you could cut this with a knife. Bam de Guzman, the step through, tried to drop it off to Mark Burgos, but stolen away by Charles Esteban. Shot clock down to 15. Ludovice found a seam, gives it to Buenaflor. Buenaflor drives closer. Oh, what a Euro to the basket. 62-61.
Yeah, 15 points now for Buenaflor. And that's the huge impact without Castilleros on the floor. Nobody big enough to contest that move.
Cabonillas missing that layup. A tough one at that. Less than 5 minutes to go in this match. Another close one here in the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational. 10 on the shot clock. Ludovice to the corner. 3 for Esteban. No! And the rebound by Buenaflor. A hand check foul called. And it's on Cabonillas. Third foul on Cabonillas.
Yes, and the fourth team foul on FEU, so no more fouls to give for them.
For the rest of the game, yeah.
Right.
UST with a foul to give before they enter penalty.
14 seconds.
14 on the shot clock. And Ludovice finds an opening in Ronjay Catalan. 10 on the 24. Joseph Renices sticking to him like glue. 5 on the shot clock. Catalan gets the ball back. Catalan, the layup. Oh! What a block there. 1 on the shot clock. Esteban nearly makes the FEU defense pay. Now Renices to Burgos. Shot clock down to 15. Cabonillas. Now to Mark Burgos, to Justin Dagkutan rather. Cabonillas wide open for 3! Bang! Bang! Boom! FEU Diliman regains control. 64-62. And the Tiger Cubs call timeout, and we'll be back after this break. Three minutes and 56 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter of the last quarterfinal match in your Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational. Tiger Cubs down 2 against the FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraws. 10 on the shot clock. The handoff here to Carl Manding. Manding trying to make his move but kicks it out to Ronjay Catalan. 4 on the shot clock. Catalan. The outside hand layup no good. And now the drive here by Salangsang. Oh, nearly makes that circus shot. But instead, he will have to troop to the line for 2.
Yeah, great recognition by Salangsang on that possession. He saw the C's part. I think they were anticipating him to kick it out either left or right for the pass. Nung medyo nag-hesitate yung defenders, diretso saksak siya. And results in 2 free throws.
Or maybe we should say the parting of the España Sea there.
Right. Pagbaha.
Oh. 3.5 remaining in this fourth and final quarter, and Liam Salangsang, one of the top guys for the FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraws today, 8 points. Makes both from the foul line for the Baby Tams of Coach Alan Albano.
And that's a huge cushion right now for FEU. 4 points, 2 possession game. Biggest lead in a while we've seen from this very hotly contested affair.
3 minutes and 18 remaining in the fourth quarter. Manding trying to shake off Cabonillas, gives it to Buenaflor. Buenaflor hands it off back to Manding. 5 on the shot clock. Manding up and under, no. And the board secured by Justine Dagkutan. Tiptoeing that baseline, nearly stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, tremendous defense on the part of FEU. Converged on Manding. They felt that he was going to go for it, and they were right.
4-point lead by FEU Diliman. 7 on the shot clock. Salansang with the isolation play. Salansang slashes. Tried to drop it off, but Kurt Cañete was there to read the pass. And Kurt Cañete lost his footing. And Jeremy Godoy there to recover the loose ball. And we are down to the midnight hours of this match. 15 on the shot clock. Godoy gives it to Miko Pascual. Salangsang for 3 and short. And Kurt Cañete recovers the loose ball and throws it away.
Yeah, medyo nagmamadali dito yung UST. They don't need to rush things. There's a lot of time in a 4-point game. Just need a quality shot and not turn the ball over.
Down to the last 2 minutes of this game. Cabonillas the drive, no good. Koji Buenaflor was there to bother the defense, and right now Coach Andy Mejos telling them to start running the fast break. They need a quick basket. Salangsa, oh, the bad pass there by Joaquin Ludovice. Cabonillas, extra pass to Jeremy Godoy! And a 6-point advantage for FEU Diliman, and they have weathered the storm from UST.
Yes, Cabonillas, what a play there. He faked all the way until the very last second that he was going to take that shot. This quick pass to his teammate, easy deuce. And now FEU firmly in control of this one, up 6.
68-62 is our count. A minute and 45 remaining in another close matchup here in the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational and Gravity Launch. Brought to you by Under Armour and Sports Central. Man, oh man, Renzo, this one, another classic in this tournament. It's like every time in the first 3 games, those were instant classics, and this one no different.
Yes, and earlier in the previous game, we saw a 9-point lead erased just like that.
Yes.
Right now, 6 points, wala pa yan.
That's right.
UST still has a lot of chances here, and FEU, for their part, they need a quality stop and maybe one more bucket to seal this thing.
So right now, FEU Diliman, actually the UST Tiger Cubs rather. Let's see if fatigue has finally caught up to them. But with their body language, though, it doesn't show. It doesn't show any kind of fatigue, tiredness, or lack of confidence whatsoever.
At all. Not at all.
Far from that. Buenaflor, 9 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Ludovice. Far from the basket. 4 seconds remaining. Ludovice, the dump off. Koji Buenaflor, spin move. Takes his defender to the cleaners, but doesn't get that shot to drop. Now FEU Diliman needs to run off some clock and make a score at the end of the shot clock.
Yeah, potentially an early dagger here if they convert.
9 on the shot clock. Godoy, the dunker spot shot there by Miko Pascual, no good. Second try, still no good, and that one iron deficient.
Yeah, maybe they could have held on to the ball right there.
Ludovice, the step through, and oh, a traveling violation, and oh man, and looks like Ludovice with some cramps there.
Yes, looks like some cramps. Hopefully nothing worse. But
Yeah.
maybe finally we're seeing some of that fatigue set in.
Yes.
So again, as UST played a game earlier today, battling valiantly thus far though.
Yeah, they're showing us that they've got the stuff, even if they already played a game earlier. And Joaquin Ludovice with that man that needed to be subbed out. And there's a tough break for Coach Manu Inigo.
Though it's been such a great team effort para sa FEU right now, especially if they can seal the win here. They have 3 different players in double figures. They also have an 8-point scorer in Burgos Reneses with 7. So it's really been a spread the wealth kind of game for them.
Yeah, definitely. We already mentioned some of the players that we were watching out for, but then again, if you're playing against FEU Diliman, any player could score, especially in this system team put together by Coach Alan Albano. 14 on the shot clock. Salangsang gives it up to Godoy. Godoy the drive, the kick to the corner. 5 on the shot clock, the runner no good, and the rebound by Cabonillas. Fresh 14 on the shot clock for FEU Diliman. Salangsang the drive, no go, and a chance here for UST. Books it, steps into a 3, and that one iron deficient, and a foul given up on that ensuing play.
Yeah, UST needed that one badly to keep their hopes alive here. Though there is a foul and 2 free throws coming, must makes here. Though even if they make both, still gonna be a 2-possession game.
That's right. So Ron J. Catalan, pressure-packed free throws. Catalan hits the first. And by the way, valiant effort here by Waki Ludovice, who's now trying to walk it off back to the bench. 23 seconds left and a 4-point advantage for FEU Diliman. They're now playing 4 corners offense, and Godoy held on by Koji Buenaflor, and that was the last team foul for UST.
Holding down number 19, Koji Buenaflor. That's his second 14th foul for UST.
And FEU Diliman calls another timeout with 18 seconds remaining. 68-64 is our count. FEU Diliman on top against the UST Tiger Cubs. And Renzo, let's quickly take a look at some of the numbers here for FEU Diliman.
Right. One of the standouts clearly Wilhelm Cabonillas. He's been everywhere, doing everything. 10 points to go along with 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 blocks.
Wow.
So definitely a contender for our player of the game here.
Of course, Dian Salangsang also with 10 points with 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Mark Burgos, 8 points, 11 rebounds.
And of course, si Miko Pascual with 11 points as well. He also has 3 3-pointers, 3 of 3. Especially sa larong ito na medyo inaalat yung mga teams natin from downtown.
Yes,
impressive
definitely.
showing, making Steph Curry proud.
Good point there, Renzo. And by the way, coming up next week will be our semifinals, our Final Four. San Sebastian versus Mapua in one of the Final Four matchups, while Perpetual Help will face the winner of this one between FEU Diliman and UST. FEU Diliman definitely not out of the woods yet. 18 seconds remaining in a 4-point lead, and that is not safe by any measure.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
14 on the shot clock. Joseph Renieses, the inbound to Godoy. And a holding foul given on that play.
And UST clearly wanted the referees to let them play on because they felt like they were in an advantageous spot there to get a steal.
Charles Esteban called for that foul. That's a 4th on Esteban. And Jeremy Godoy can put some separation between these two teams. And Godoy makes the first. Makes this a 5-point game, 69-64. A nice lead for FEU. Godoy a chance to make this a 6-point ball game. And Godoy doesn't sink it. But Burgos, lucky rebound there. But a 2-second differential between game and shot clock. So UST forced to foul.
Foul on number 55, Charles Buksit.
And that's a back-breaking offensive rebound given up by UST.
I think that's been the story of this game. Those offensive rebounds by FEU Diliman leading to these second chance points. And now Joseph Renieses can ice this game.
Yes, that was from the start. That was an issue for UST. FEU was rebounding everything under the sun in that first quarter.
Especially those offensive rebounds. FEU Diliman, 22 of them in this game versus 15 for UST. 5 seconds remaining. Manding puts up the shot, no go. And that will be it. FEU Diliman books the final ticket into the Final Four of your Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational. 70-64. And our Final Forecast is complete. San Sebastian versus Mapua and Perpetual Help versus FEU Diliman come Saturday here at the Gameville Ballpark. And what a performance that both teams have shown, but only one could survive, and it was FEU Diliman, your winner.
Yes, what a performance there. And this was, even if this was such a close game, this was actually the biggest lead among the 4 games we had in the quarterfinals. Just goes to show how close these ball games are and how quality these teams are in this tournament.
And yes, once again, our final score 70-64. And there's a clear-cut winner as our best player of the game. Wilhelm Cabonillas, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 blocked shots.
Yes, and that proved huge, especially with Castillejas fouling out. He really had to step up as the interior player, interior presence there, and he definitely did that all game long.
And we will have our interview shortly with Wilhelm Cabonillas in a few moments. Of course, the FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraws in front of us having their team photo taken. And next week, let's remind our viewers, our Final Four is set. San Sebastian Golden Staglets will face the Mapua Red Robins in an all-NCAA showdown, while the Perpetual Help Junior Altas, earlier defeating San Beda Red Cubs, will go on to face the FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraws, who just defeated the UST Tiger Cubs 70-64. And now, let's go to our courtside reporter, Glycel Galpo, to interview Wilhelm Cabonillas, our best player of the game.
Right now, I am here on the floor with William Cabonillas from the Baby Tamaraws. Okay, William, medyo ika-ika ka pa kanina. First question bago kita interviewin. Kamusta naman ang lagay ng iyong right knee?
Okay lang naman. Kahit tamaan ako, pero lalaban pa rin ako para sa team ko.
Kitang-kita natin yung paglaban para sa team kasi ikaw pa nga ang ating player of the game. Congratulations on this win. Para sa'yo ba, gaano ka ka-satisfied sa nilaro mo ngayong araw? You suffered an injury, nakabalik ka, nanalo kayo. Gaano ka ka-satisfied? Out of 10 kung i-rate mo?
Una-una, salamat ako kay Lord at sa mga team ko. At nagtulong-tulungan kami at ginawa namin lahat. Nag-execute lang, tapos pagdating sa court, usap-usap lang kami. Kahit na paglaban pa rin namin para sa team na.
Alright, ngayon naman, ano naman yung gusto mo pang ma-improve nyo sa susunod nyong laban next week, facing off another different team naman?
Gawin na namin lahat. Gawin na namin sa training at usap-usap lang kami at sa next laban lang.
Alright, laban lang ng laban. No? Ayan, congratulations once again, William, and I hope you recover well para sa inyong next week or next game next week. So once again, this ends the quarterfinals of our Invitational. We'll see you back here next week, next Saturday, for the continuation of the Under Armour Curry 12 Invitational.